Hello, welcome back. Got another day in the beautiful journey of life here at Grandpa's farm. Wanted to
They should say the dirty journey of life.
I need to update you guys on the total and complete chaos we've had within the coop and the chickens this week. What better time than now when we're refilling waters. So, where should we begin? I'd like to start at the beginning. And then we'll get to
On our journey to Mexico.
the end of the week
On Kipper.
where things get a little crazy. So, first, let's go take the little ones their water. Ducky and the little baby are quarantined in here in the house. The brand new house we're building where we just let the chickens live in here. So, they're in here, and I will tell you about that. She's doing really good. If you're a chicken tender, and you can probably figure out what happened, have an idea. So, at the beginning of the week, the first thing with the little chickens we found was one of our hens had bumblefoot. And it starts out with normal things like bumblefoot. You know, that's something most people have to deal with. One of our hens had bumblefoot. We took care of it. Put her in an Epsom salt bath, let her soak for 15 minutes or so, got it soft, pulled off that bottom hard part, like the scab on the bottom of the foot that they get when you're dealing with bumblefoot. We pulled out the infection, looks like a mucus plug, put more Prid on her foot. It's a drawing salve. It pulls out the infection. We wrapped it up, gave her a few more days. We actually checked her today and she's good. So, she is really good. These guys are actually, for the most part, they're all doing well. They are staying in the run this week for about the next 5 days. But just when you think like everything's going good, things couldn't get better, life happens and it's like, psych, just kidding. Let me throw all this at you in a week and then we'll see how you handle that. But, I mean, we thought everybody was doing good, and we noticed some runny poo, some watery, maybe a little orange. So everybody's in here. All the little pullets, minus Clyde, Ducky, and the little baby chick. So, the bumblefoot happened one day, and then it was either the next day. Hang on, let me close this. It was either the next day or the day following the bumblefoot incident that Jason's mom was down here visiting, and I took her over to show her the chick, and I noticed Clyde, our rooster, was walking around and his spur was just kind of hanging. It looked like he had torn half his spur off, but you could tell some time had gone by because the blood was dry and it wasn't bleeding. So we snatched him up and we saw that he had completely torn his spur, like all of it, not just the outside. The entire thing was just hanging there. There was a little bit of skin holding it on. So we got the scalpel out.
I'd like to know how he ripped that off.
I do too. We've looked around.
Without a bloody freaking mess.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I guess if you cut the quick of the nail, it might bleed a lot.
Yeah.
He ripped it completely off.
That's what
there was no quick, no nothing.
No. It was just hanging by skin. So I was actually happy that he had torn the majority, because it would have made my decision of trying to determine whether to leave it or to take it a lot harder. So we got the scalpel out and I just had to slice the skin off. It didn't really even bleed. And there's his spur. So he's got his leg all bandaged up. That wasn't even the bad part, really.
That was what, like Sunday? Starting
Yeah.
the week out? I think it
Yeah,
was Sunday.
because your mom was here when I found it. And then yesterday was when the crazy, serious stuff happens. It's like you're dealing with chickens and it's like, oh, it's just a chicken. But some of these things, if you don't treat them properly and quickly, it can turn into a really serious
you
flock.
end up with dead birds.
A
is
whole
what you do.
flock issue, yeah. So Jason was out here working and he had noticed, well, first I got up yesterday morning and I noticed that Clyde was gurgling a little bit. Was that the same day? Yeah, and then later in the day you had noticed that
I was on the machine, and every time I would pass the coop, Ducky would run up to the machine and then run back to the coop, and I'm used to the chickens chasing me. I didn't think nothing
Yeah.
of it.
we got into the point where Ducky's just doing a good job that you just open the door and you don't worry about it anymore because they out
She's
running
doing her
around all
thing.
day. Yeah.
She keeps her close to
Yeah.
the coop and protects her and
She's
knows when to take her to get water and
she's a really good mama.
wasn't thinking anything of it. And then the last time I come past, I noticed I didn't see a chick, and I started thinking, like, well, I haven't seen the chick at all. So I got off and went in, and Ducky was trying to get my attention to go in and look at her chick. That has to be what she was doing.
Just kept running out and running back in and running out.
And I went in, and the chick there was another chicken in the brooder with the chick, and it wasn't moving. Its head was down. You know, normally you'd bend down to pick one up, and they try to get away from you or fight a little bit, and it didn't even move. I thought it was dead. And then I started, like, petting its head, and it did kind of perk up. Its eyes were closed. I thought we were losing our chick.
So that's when, we separated them. We brought them in here and we tried to figure out what was going on.
Quarantine, everybody.
Yeah, quarantine.
We all know what quarantine's like.
And after her being separated and us being able to keep an eye on them being in there for a couple hours, we saw that her poop was sticky and bloody, and
Oh, it's just
she's at the perfect
most
age.
foul-smelling hole.
Yeah. She's 3 weeks,
She's young.
and the first sign is what we don't even know what coxy. We call it coxy. Ducky's being a good mama, huh? Hanging out with your baby. Not feeling good.
It's like coccidiosis or
Yes.
something like
And
that.
and normally we do medicated feed. We know better, but so I don't know.
Well,
I mean-
normally we don't. We used medicated feed one time. The girls that we incubated, I actually screwed up and got medicated feed, and we liked it because we didn't have any kind of issues. We've never had issues like that.
Yeah, we've never had issues.
You know, you always have a chicken that's under the weather, or
You hear everybody talking about it, about how,
and
we
we don't
figured-
like to medicate unless you have to.
Yeah.
So using medicated feed on healthy birds for us is like a major no-no. So you treat the ones that are sick.
I guess we haven't, huh? Was it the meat
Just that
birds
one time.
that
No,
we do
we
it with,
did
or
it with
no?
the girls we incubated, Clyde and his girls. Just because I screwed up and bought a 50-pound bag of it for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think we do our meat birds too, because they're more susceptible
think we
to it,
normally
because
do our
they're
meat
straight
birds.
into the dirt
Yeah.
most of the time.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
It's not something that you really have to worry about if they're in a brooder or in a pen.
Yeah,
But when they're down in the actual dirt, pecking in the dirt,
yeah.
that's where they're going to pick it up.
And it's
from.
crazy how quick it happens too, because the day before it was like,
She was perfect.
yeah, they were running around, they were good.
She did go into the coop early that day. she was in by 5 or 6 or so, which I did think was a little weird, but
Yeah. And yesterday, she was thirsty. She was still drinking, but she would not eat. She had no appetite. She was sitting fluffed up. She wasn't peeping. She didn't really want to walk around or move at all. She was just laying by the water drinking.
I really thought we were going to have a dead chick this morning. I really did.
Well, as soon as we saw that bloody stool, we knew what it was. We have all kinds of we basically have everything for chickens that you can think of except for respiratory.
And we've never had to deal with it.
So we had the Corid, and we gave her that. She drank it all up, and this morning she was a whole new chick. She was back to herself.
Yeah,
she's doing really
I'd say
good.
she's probably 50% right now. She's doing a lot better.
She's doing really good.
She was
peeping.
probably 10% yesterday. I mean, it was bad.
She's drinking, she's eating, and Ducky's in there. Like, she loves that heat lamp, which means she must have a fever, and she's, sweating it out. What are you doing, baby? You garden, Mama? What are you doing, baby? I'm doing so much better? Huh? You're up moving around and peeping. I'm drinking. You feel better? Yeah, good girl. Good baby. You're going to be so much better, huh? There's a hummingbird.
Mama just come out of the bird box. I was trying to get your attention.
We got babies up in the bird box. We were changing all the bandages and stuff today, and Mama was in the tree chirping, trying to bring her babies. But Ducky and the baby, Ducky seems good. The whole flock's being treated, though. That's why everybody's in there, because they say if you have one, you got to treat the whole flock. So we're going to treat the whole flock.
And the whole flock needs it because their poop's watery and it looks weird and things are just off. Something's up.
Yeah.
Something's up.
And then the other thing, the same day yesterday, this guy, first he took his freaking spur off, and then he woke up with like gurgling respiratory, which sounds like respiratory.
Yeah, it's definitely respiratory.
It's like wet gurgling. And I mean, we have Vet RX. That's the best we have. Because here in Pennsylvania, for respiratory, it's a prescription. She's got a mouse over there she's eating. Respiratory.
Everything for respiratory other than Vet RX is a prescription.
Yeah, it's a prescription.
You can't get it.
And it's either like Tylenol or amoxicillin or
Cycline. No, doxycyllin.
I was going to say doxycyllin. That's all prescription, and we tried calling our vet to get it, but
we called every vet.
Well, our farm vet's out for 2 weeks, and they can't just call in a prescription. We called the dog vet. They told us they saw chickens, but the vet had to call us, and then he called us this morning, said he doesn't see chickens. We've called everywhere around, and
I got a hold of another farm vet down in New Bethlehem area, and they basically just hung up on me.
So we did get online, I think it was yesterday, and ordered some from Jed's online. Shout out to them. They can actually mail you. I think that's where a lot of people go.
I highly recommend. If you have birds, check them out if you're in need of stuff.
So we ordered some Tylosin, which is the generic of Tylen, and we also did like an amoxicillin with
Tylen.
or something, yeah. So we've got that on the way, but it wasn't supposed to be here for a week, and we're like, we don't have a week. And I knew Tylen sounded familiar. And it was because our dog Cooper, who we lost, 2 years ago, he was on it because he had some bowel issues. So we're like, well, it's the same thing. It's just a dose for dogs, not for chickens. Like, if we go to the vet, this is what they're going to give us. It's just going to be a dose for a chicken, not a dog. So after having AI do some math.
I had to talk. It's the first time I've ever used AI. So I asked them how to break it down for me, and she did a good job.
And we figured it out. And he got his first dose this morning. And about an hour after giving it to him, he sounds better than he did.
Yeah, he does sound
I mean,
better.
He's still
He got a
gurgling,
dose and
but
a half.
You can tell when he crows. Like his crow this morning, he wasn't crowing fully.
He hasn't crowed at all since, not yesterday. It would have been Wednesday. He hasn't crowed at all since Wednesday.
He's back to crowing. And it doesn't sound as wet and gurgly. I mean, it's still there, but he does sound better. He's even up moving around now, too, where before he was just in there wanting to lay down and
sleep, pretty much.
Yeah. So thank goodness, like we got that little bit of prepper and we hoard all those medications, whether they're...
Hate the doctor, see if we have it first.
Yeah.
I ain't spread money to anybody I don't have to.
I mean...
Piss on them.
Yeah, so thank goodness. Because, I don't know, like that respiratory can get real serious
Respiratory can
quick.
be scary, especially with poultry.
Yeah.
And the reason Pennsylvania makes it the way that they make it is because of bird flu.
Mm.
And they want you to go, they want you to take the test. That way we can stop it in its tracks.
Yeah.
That way if one bird has it, you call the whole flock and hopefully it doesn't spread.
And, I mean, that's...
I don't think, well, I don't want to say I don't think. I'm just about 100% sure it's nothing viral. I think it is something bacterial, something they picked up
in the dirt,
scratching around in the dirt. I mean, we're on an old farm property. There's all kinds of iron and garbage laying everywhere. I mean, we've got a lot of it picked up, but you're never going to get all of it. You know, and now with 30 chickens and having them locked down for a few weeks, their run's a little bit dirty. The coop gets dirtier quicker. I think it's easier for them to pick up some kind of bacteria over a virus. Now with free-ranging birds,
bird flu,
wild birds are an issue. They're out hanging out together.
That's the worst thing, like a chicken keeper.
Yes.
That's like your worst fear is bird flu because they'll
kill the whole flock. And it's not a choice that you get to make. They force you to do it, and it is a fine after that.
They lock you down, and then if you have it, the whole flock's got to go.
And you can't bring any, you have to get rid of your whole flock, and it's either 6 or 9 months that you can't bring new ones in.
Yeah, because it lives in the soil, doesn't it?
So you have to get rid of, you have to give it time to die off.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then there's all kinds of chemicals, and it's just super bad news.
You ate that quick.
Was that a good dinner, kitty? So,
that's been our week.
Yep.
It's been really crazy just from the whole week, but from yesterday to today, we're feeling a lot better. I mean,
yeah, like I said, I was sure we were gonna wake up to a dead chicken this morning. I knew it was gonna happen. I normally get out and wake up for a few minutes and then come out to open everything up and get everybody out, and I didn't do that this morning. I waited because I really figured somebody was going to be dead. Just the way he was acting, and
once we figured out what's going on with the chick and got the cord going, I knew I had a really good feeling. Yeah, she was going to be okay. I was more so really worried about him, especially knowing that
we can't get what we need.
It's a prescription, and we can't get what we need. And
what do you do? I mean,
yeah.
What do you do? No vet will see you. I mean,
yeah. Of course, our vet had to be on vacation for the next 2 weeks,
and it's not even 100% sure if she would see you.
Yeah. Well, she would. I think.
Well, for a broken leg or something, but that's different.
They've been really good.
Yeah. We need to find a good farm vet.
I really like them over there.
Yeah, she did. Yes. She knew exactly who I was when I told her the chicken's name.
We're on the up and up though, which is really good.
We hope.
Hopefully. Well, the chick's on the up and up. The flock. Hopefully he is. I think we're on the up and up.
We just need the rest of the flock to stay healthy until our shipment gets here.
Yeah.
Because I do think, because I'm pretty sure it's going throughout the flock, because Phoenix's crow was weird Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
They're all acting different.
And he won't let, now that he's got girls, he won't let me get close enough to them to hear them.
Yeah.
You know, you can't get within 10 feet of them or so. I mean, when he crowed, it didn't sound gurgly, but it wasn't right.
Well, even lately I have been noticing runny poops within a lot of them.
All of them, yeah, a lot of them, yeah. Yeah,
So,
there's something going on.
how long we got here? It's been 20 minutes already.
And on top of that, I mean, with our new run and stuff where it's at, I mean, that's had old, dead, decaying wood and all that kind of stuff for how many years? Bacterias could be pretty high in that soil, you know?
Yeah.
We got rid of a lot of it, but...
Let's go look at the garden real quick.
Kitty, you leave my cockerel alone.
She's gonna hang out with them. I want to go. I haven't, with all this crazy chicken stuff going on, we haven't been to the garden all week. I want to go see if we have beans to pick.
It's been a high-stress year. We haven't done much to the garden this year.
Has it rained at all this week?
No.
Oh, jeez. Things are gonna be dry.
It's supposed to. I got the hose up.
Come in. Come in. Let's go. Come on, babe. Come on, baby.
I just put it up too, and it just keeps pulling the spikes out.
Holy cow. The tomato just fell over. Did you see this watermelon?
Yeah. She's about ready.
Very pretty. Oh, we got little cantaloupes. There's a cantaloupe. Is that a cantaloupe? I think it's a cantaloupe. There's another little cantaloupe. Look at these carrots. Holy cow.
Something got them though. Look at them. Something got them.
Yeah, looks like something was slipped through there, huh?
Could that have been the day I left that door open?
Yeah. Look how big this onion is. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Those carrots look
A
so
bunch of
good.
peppers I can see need picked.
Wow, that's a big onion too. You know what we're gonna have to do this weekend?
Yep.
We're gonna have to pull potatoes. Ooh, peppers are getting big. Oh, look at all my flowers. I'm gonna have to come cut a bunch of flowers. Holy cow, look at the dill, babe. I cannot believe it's gotten this big just this week. This is what happens when you don't check your garden for a week. Look at that. That dill is almost as big as I am. It's about 4 foot. All my pretty flowers. I'm gonna have to get my scissors. My flower vases need refilled. The ones I have are dying. We picked a lot of peppers. Oh my goodness. We got a lot of peppers too we need to pick.
Yeah, that's what I can see a lot of them from here.
Holy cow, there's like 4 on that one. That one's got a little one. Oh, that one's got a few. Holy cow. Yeah, oh my goodness. Wow. I can't, it's got a lot this week. I come over here to check the green beans. I pulled a bunch of green beans off. Oh, look who's in the green beans. What are you doing? Huh? Nothing?
She going in there to eat beans.
She's not doing nothing. She's just hanging out with the beans. Yeah. We got lots of beans to pick. They look good though. They don't look too big, which is good. So I will be spending the weekend picking beans and getting them blanched and vacuum sealed and in the freezer, and also pulling out potatoes. Oh my gosh, babe! Look how big the onions. Look how big the pumpkins are getting. We have an orange pumpkin.
Is it orange finally?
Yeah. We got so many pumpkins. Oh, that one's orange. a little orange pumpkin. Chickens will like that. Got another green one back there. You can see all of them. Oh my goodness. I think the corn's done too, babe. We're gonna be busy.
There's no way the corn's done.
The silk is dry.
Really? All it is.
Yeah. All right, we've got lots to do, so we're gonna end it here.
Our plate just got super full.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. Say bye, babe.
Bye, babe.
You're gonna get wet next. Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you guys, the whole week started running into a bobcat. Check this out.